Hello everyone, I'm Symes. With me as usual is Robin.
Hello.
And welcome back to EU4, probably the last episode of our run of EU4. Because it's nearly 1821, which is when I think we finish. So, yes, the race to the whatever the finish line happens to be, I don't know. Who are you gonna murder today, Robin?
I'm trying to decide. I need to check and see how my revolts are going. I've just taken over some people, so
Alright, yeah, you've got lots of rebellions to put down.
and
I'm just gonna...
lots of people and the mercenaries were purchased.
Yes, I'm just going to try and extend my influence around Great Basin here so I can get that filled in for Flanged Bicep, which needs its text to be way bigger because it's kind of squished down into the corner at the moment down here. It looks ridiculous. I need to make that bigger. So these two colonies here will soon change to Flanged Bicep land. I can't join it all up and get it huge. I don't think I've got time for that. But we'll get it as big as we possibly can. So I suppose let's go and roll a timer on and see what happens. Rush of colonists. You're still working.
Yep.
That's good. Okay, hopefully everything will now be fine. I need to get my exiled army home, ideally without taking it through anywhere where it'll get stuck. Let's try going here. No, not through there. Damn it.
Not through there. Never through there.
Well, it roots stuff in sometimes an irritating way. Like, I want to go around this island in the middle of Bohemia so this army doesn't get trapped. And it decided to route it through there instead, so I had to redirect it with a quickness. But it's gone past now, so hopefully I can... Yep, now it's going to go into Berry. So at least I will have two armies that I can maneuver freely.
I've got a buttload of mercenaries that cost me a load of money, but I don't really care at the moment. I need the troops.
Yes, well, if you're simultaneously putting down rebellions and continuing to do more crushing, then you are going to need a lot of men.
Yeah.
And my manpower's down to 67k. I can't... Did you say yours was negative? I still don't understand how you managed to do that.
It's 0, but it says to fully reinforce your armies, you need 65,000.
Oh,
men.
right. So yes, what that just means is you don't have a reserve, but everything that's being added to your reserve, yeah, it tells you how much your armies are short of men.
Yeah.
Because I have a 0 fully reinforced because they've all been trickling cost, but so it's just trickling your incoming reserve directly to your armies every month.
Yeah.
And so you have nothing.
Hopefully,
spare.
I'm about to get Imatong. The wasteland blob.
Oh, colonies are self-sustaining, hurrah! Austria declared war on Ragusa. Poor Ragusa. It's not going well for them.
Well, I think I'll help out. I doubt anything's going to happen.
Did they ask you to join in? Because they didn't ask me.
They did.
Oh, well, off you go then. It's like, we don't need Symes. Am I still allied with Austria? I thought I was. Yep, they just decided they didn't want my help, but they asked you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's not like actually going to do anything.
No, well, that's the thing. Need to get another colony going. Well, that one. I'll try that one, I suppose. Why not? So, Kalapuya is now done. There's one more colony on the north of the Great Basin, which I think will be enough to get me the wasteland, and if it isn't, then I've just miscalculated. It might not manage. Good job, Symes. Although I need to send another one as well. Boo, Salzburg. I can't send him there. Or there. I actually can't get another one to... I think maybe I can. It's difficult to get them to the border of Great Basin, but I've got one that I can get here. Just not there for some reason. Stupid papal state. Sabotaging our reputation. Boo. Boo, I say. I can invest in 4-field rotation, which will give me better production efficiency. It's a bit early.
A lot of rotation. Hooray!
Yes, we can rotate 4 fields at a time now. It's amazing.
Crazy. Crazy.
Nobody's rotated that many fields at once. It's madness. Just spend a lot of admin power for no good reason. Influence ideas, but no, I'm waiting for the gold standard on Diplo. I don't really need more of any tech level at all. Probably been. No. Ragusa seems to be losing the war for some reason.
Oh, it's obviously my support.
Yes, well, some of it's occupied by you, apparently. Don't know how that happened. Oh, I've maxed out on military power as well. Yes, well, I don't think Ragusa's going to win this. Is the impression that I am getting. So Umatilla is going to be done in a couple of months' time at least. So then I'll see about Great Basin. I'm not sure the colonists are going to get finished by the end for the other ones that I'm doing. Given that it takes them ages to even get there.
Yeah. Still waiting so I can colonise these other things.
Ragusa have accepted peace with Austria.
Go me!
Well done. Good job. It was just seems to be war reps and stuff they didn't. No, they did. They did take territory. They took quite a lot of territory. Oh yes, Hum, Lika, and Donji. Massacring these names. Terrible.
Whatever you said, yes.
That thing. Oh, that's much better. Flanged Bicep's got a big old wasteland in the middle now. Far superior. Which means I need to get another colony going, I suppose.
Hey, Imatong is also now mine. Slightly
Hurrah.
more colour.
Well, it all helps, you know.
Yep. Am I at war with Rwanda? Oh, I can declare war on Rwanda.
Can
That's
you?
very helpful. I can.
Your truce run out?
I think so.
No. You have a truce until
no.
September 18th.
18th.
You can break the truce. I mean, it's one of the things you can do.
It's only a year.
It has a negative effect on you, but you can do it.
It's only a year.
If you are min-maxing. Once you become big enough, truce breaking isn't actually that big of a deal. Okay, well, that's the text for Flanged Biceps probably as big as it's going to get. But it's looking a lot more cold in over there, which is good. Yes, Austria got quite a fair bit bigger there. Smashed Ragusa up.
Yep, and I'm going to go and beat up a couple of people.
We've gained Imperial and Casus Belli against Flanders.
Excellent, that's what you want.
Because Flanders just got released by someone, presumably. Flanders is could be over here somewhere. Where is Flanders? Oh, it's Belgium, isn't it? Flanders, so it's in the middle of here somewhere. Well, I can't seem to find it. Proving my excellent geographical knowledge there. Oh, it is on the coast. Yeah. No, that's weird. It looks like Bohemia may have released Flanders there.
Strange.
I didn't think Bohemia was... I didn't notice Bohemia being involved in any wars, but I haven't really paid that much attention. But they do seem to have had to release...
Oh, crap. People of Granada have risen up. What?
Oh dear.
Are they? I don't see
them. Brandenburg, Mecklenburg, Saxony, Flanders. Yeah, I guess there was a war in Bohemia. It was made to release Flanders. Flanders is right next to me. Oh, it's in the HRE, god damn it. I could just have rolled in there and taken it. I possibly still could, but Maybe I will. Oh, no. Austria will join in on their side. I don't really want that. Yeah, because they're part of the Empire. I could get the field howitzer.
That sounds dangerous.
That was moderately
approve.
dangerous, certainly. Might wait for a little while until the field howitzer becomes cheaper in power to buy, but...
My overextension is about to drop from 72 to nothing.
Gosh.
Because about 20 different states are about to get caught on the 4th of March. Well, 4th of March? Blimey, it's actually quite a long way.
See, Portugal's succession is no longer disputed. That's a shame. That would have been funny. If Portugal had suddenly come over to my side on account of losing their king.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm just kind of cruising
Hey.
cruising peacefully to the end, really.
Yep. I'm just frantically land grabbing the last few provinces. And I've just cored a load of stuff, so hopefully I can now send another colonist.
Yep. So, I don't know, if Flanders hadn't been backed up by Austria, I would have gone in and taken it, but they are.
A couple of extra places.
And if the Papal State weren't so irritatingly allied with Bohemia and Portugal, then I love them too. Oh yeah, all their allies will join in a war. Boo!
Boo to them.
Yes. See, what I should have done is been more aware of what was going on. And while Portugal was in that war against Quiche, I should have declared war on the Papal State. Then Portugal might have gone, we're in our own war right now. So, and Bohemia seems to have been at war, so I could maybe have taken advantage of the circumstances, but I didn't.
I'm down to 2% overextension. So therefore...
That's basically no overextension.
So therefore it's time for war.
Time for more war.
Yep.
Going in on Rwanda. You've got some heavy attrition going on down there.
Yeah, I'm putting up with it at the moment.
Well, I mean, the thing about that is that that's just slowing down your manpower recovery.
Yeah.
Basically, men show up at those regiments and then die.
Well,
like,
that's war.
We're here. Oh, we're starving to death. Brilliant. Timurids received a gift from Portugal. Now, Pomanis says, look, there's a huge war. Oh, and Timurids is being invaded by Russia. And losing quite badly. And Pomanis is in sort of south of India there, near Timurids, which is probably why.
0% overextension.
Woo! Exciting.
Can't have that, you know.
Yes. Overextension is a sign of progress.
Yep.
Okay, it's 1818. You're going to do anything, you're going to do it quickly.
Yep.
So, war. Rwanda has 7,000 troops. You might win. They're allied with Luba and Basoga, though.
Yep, that's why I had those...
Yeah, all those other armies nearby.
Yeah, they are legging it.
Fine. Get some lads in that other Basoga. They're raising armies in there. And, I mean, they won't be able to raise very many, but you might as well just get the lads in and stomp them. The search for knowledge must be valued in itself, as the saying goes. It's good to get Rwanda off the map, though, because they are very irritatingly similarly coloured.
I know, it's really annoying.
It's very important to destroy them. Oop. Another native uprising. Oh, is that a... Oh, it's yeah. A colony being built, that's why. Yeah, these colonies are just growing, but if I mean, some of them may finish, but I don't know all of them will. So that's probably about as colonized by me as North America is going to get. Archers with Norway has ended, and Sweden and Denmark and Norwegian Columbia and Norwegian West Indies.
Oh, bloody random army randomly up in the northeast.
If I declared war on Denmark, Portugal and Austria would both join in. That's an interesting, interesting nugget of information.
Oh, the cheeky buggers are over in the left.
Hmm?
The cheeky buggers are storming the 1,000 troops over in the left-hand side.
Well, they've got 21k heading north as well.
Right.
Because there's that small bit of Luba over there. Luban Congo. Well, and the Rwandan army's over there as well. They just went round you.
Yeah.
We're going to lose this, but we're going to be as annoying as possible. Can I get my armies out of here yet?
Right. That should do it.
Nope. I don't think I want that. These are all 700 power now. Oh, no, it's just gone down. Oh. Field howitzer will cost 617 military power. Okay. Now I've researched all of the technologies in the military technology group. So I do the gold standard. Now I've researched all the diplomatic technologies and 4 field rotation, and that's all of the administrative ones. So yeah, I've researched everything.
I've just sent in some lads.
Quickly throwing together another army. Seems to be the pattern. This is another. It has to be another mercenary army. There's no other way you can do it.
Yep.
I mean, you've got actual Basoga is crushed, and Rwanda is nearly occupied anyway.
Yeah.
You just need to do some smushing of those annoying people, and smush Luba, which seems to be underway.
I'm on 63%.
Yep. Well, you just need to occupy the rest of Luba, and that'll be pretty much it, I think. And there's only, what, 4, 5 provinces to get. Two there. One there. 3. 3 provinces. The Rwandan army comes south to meet your significantly larger army. They do not do well, having crossed a river to get to you. And they are stack wiped. Basoga's going, right, we're going to go and annoy you in Nahaland again. We've seen it work for other people.
Oh look, Luba's offering peace.
Little do they know that if you do get sufficiently annoyed, you can just say, Slimes, do you mind coming and squishing this army for me?
Yeah.
And we, right-o, no problem.
They are legging it.
Yep. I'm going to try and take your capital. For some reason, I don't even know if it's going to help them, but just go all the way up to Spain. Oh, Snarl. Did you move your capital, by the way? I know you can move at some point. You get the option to move it to Madrid. Did you do it?
No.
Okay.
Did not.
Did the option come up?
No,
oh,
didn't
okay.
actually.
I mean, they don't always. Like the historical events, there's like, I think the way they weight it is like there's a very, very strong chance that things will occur the way they historically did, but it's not 100%, just to make things a bit more interesting. So I guess the event just didn't pop up for you. Right, nearly occupied Rwanda. Tariffs on coffee? Nah. 2 more provinces of Luba left to occupy.
Yep. And just a quick bit of mercenary hiring. Got 35,000. It's not like I need money.
That should last a little while.
Yeah.
Are you hiring them actually in Spain now, or are you just gonna...
Yeah. Yeah, I've just grabbed some troops up there.
It depends though, because if they get to where you're hiring them before you can merge them together, that might get embarrassing. But no, they seem to be just going, oh no, this was actually a bad idea after all.
Bad idea.
We're leaving now. We're running away. Off we go. They're not sure whether to come south or not. They're going, okay then. And
they've met me.
Lithuania is calling me to arms in the Polish succession war against Brandenburg. To help our ally, Brandenburg is allied with Denmark. Okay. Sure. Portugal's claim to defend with faith.
They won the battle. Won the battle.
Who am I actually at war with now? I'm at war with Brandenburg, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Norwegian West Indies, and Norwegian Columbia again. Oh. Time to march off and occupy bits of Denmark again then. Which I can't.
Stack wipe. Right, how's it going down here? 99%.
Military access through Bohemia, which they won't give me. Damn it.
Right, 99%. What can I get with that? Or more importantly, which bit's going to make my letters bigger?
So I'm going to have to kind of go round through Hungary to actually get to get any of my armies anywhere useful in this war. Can I do this now? No.
Hey, that's made it slightly bigger.
Can I get these armies out? I won the Battle of the North Channel because my fleet is enormous. So can I get my armies out? Yes, I can. The fact that there's a war means these isolated armies can now move. Hooray! Can move out via Austria. Oh, I got a new cardinal. It's this war will not be over by the time the game is over.
No.
Because, you know, it's January 1820 already.
Yeah.
Still, whatever.
I'm just trying to colonise last bits of land now. As you can see, I managed to wipe Rwanda off.
Ah, yes, very good.
I think.
No, they've got one.
They got one. Oh yeah, they had one territory I couldn't take. It's very annoying.
Yeah, you took all of Basoga though, so. Right, where are my armies at? Wandering into Hungary. Getting attrition. More knowledge. It's like I don't need any more knowledge. I actually literally have. Well, actually, no. I can. All I can spend my monarch power on now is improving my individual provinces. Well, I moved all. Yeah, I moved all those armies into the same place. That was stupid. All right. Having gone something of a roundabout route, it's time to invade Brandenburg by way of Poland. I can't even do that. Oh, because there's a fort there, so I can't get to them just yet. But soon. What I might do is put my good general on the big army. Put my other generals on the other armies. There we go.
Wow, I just about got 3,000 ducats for nothing. That's a nice random event.
War score sits at 13% right now. What I could do actually is, I mean, my fleet's busy sort of murdering every other
it's
fleet
August.
encounters in the North Channel, but where's my fleet gone?
Are you still first, by the way?
Oh yeah,
I think I'm fourth, apparently.
yes. No, I think you've been fourth for a while, and I think you're pretty
Yeah.
secure in that.
I was just trying to see if a last-minute land grab could get me here further.
Where it's not a thing that last minute stuff's going to help, really. I mean, maybe a little bit, but how's my fleet looking? Oh, they've taken some damage. I should probably put them into port for repairs. I can park them in Aberdeenshire. Get them fixed up. Right, I think repairing just happens over time. Now that they're docked, yes.
Wow, 26,000 manpower for nothing.
Nice.
That's nice.
Very handy for you right now. Right,
Yeah.
Another colony got finished, so I've got some more text up here saying flanged bicep, which is good. A debate in Parliament.
At this hour.
Jewish New Year in the rain. Oh, and that's it.
Oh, here we go.
Game is over. Suddenly, bam, there you are. So, with basically no fanfare whatsoever, just guess what? You're done.
That's it.
So, let's recap then, I suppose. We can look at this war screen here briefly.
I got a historical score of 12,000.
Yep.
The largest army.
Yes, I'm not surprised. Those mercenaries you had. Yes, so I have second largest army, third largest navy, fifth most provinces, fourth highest province value, third highest income, second highest trade income. Overall, at the end. But the historical score is basically your score is not a historical one, but it puts you against what they think the historical scores of other nations would be.
Right.
So I have like 19,892, which is my actual in-game score, as compared to the historical score for Spain, which was 7,400.
Yeah.
And so on down to the Papal State at 50, Norway at 25.
Yeah.
So,
Get Norway.
well, exactly.
Yeah. I had the most provinces. Woohoo! There's a surprise.
Yeah, not really. So, if I press continue on this, it's like it says don't continue playing because it might not work because we're not going to provide any support. But we can look at the map, so that's what I'm going to do. After briefly looking at this, I had 71 provinces, 0% overextension, 100% religious unity, 32 on each of the technologies, 53 ideas, 51 prestige, 3 stability, Catholic, Western.
Stability? What's that?
It gives you a list of all the wars, but the thing is, what I get in my thing in the history is like it keeps telling me that I lost provinces because they get transferred to colonial nations.
Ah, right.
So it's like, he lost this, he lost this, he lost this. So here it says, during his reign, provinces of Kauai, Paiute, Yavapai, Kansas, Kumeyaay, Hualapai, and Hopi were lost because I colonized them all and they got transferred to colonial nations. Yeah, so let's, I was in the middle of the parliamentary debate. We don't need to do that now. Let's look at the map. So, recapping, I guess. So I was in the middle of a war.
We've got some quite big letters.
Yeah, we've got some. But this war was going to be won. We're at 17% now, but never mind. So here's if I sort of zoom to here, that's basically all of your holdings. So I can see you've got Spain in the north, most of the Isthmus, and you've got the Baleares and Corsica and Sardinia.
Yeah, taking most of the Mediterranean up to Italy.
Yep, and you've got most of North Africa here, which is very nice.
Just noticed that
very big letters.
the Papal State finished off.
Yes, they destroyed Aragon as expected.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so that went quite well for you.
Yeah,
a big bunch of stuff.
Spanish Africa is pretty large in letters.
My holdings over here. Well, if it was just my holdings, then technically I shouldn't actually zoom out for most of North America at all, but gonna anyway.
Yeah.
Here are all my colonies. Just a few more years and I would have stitched all of this flanged bicep land up and it would have had big text, but didn't plan it properly. That's how it goes.
time against you.
Yeah, so we could look at the ledger, I suppose, to see where everyone else was after we were battering them. Country. No, it's actually score comparison that I want, isn't it? Score comparison. Right. So it was me. The Ottomans, I think, were... Yeah, the Ottomans were still behind me, but they were sort of still trundling along. I still had the most score this month, despite only being first in the military. What were you at? You were probably first in Diplo again.
Ottomans are at military tech 32.
Yes, well, so am I. I'm at everything tech 32.
Yeah, it's a bit more than me.
it's the most you can have, apparently.
Actually, I'm on 27, 31, 25.
Right, so you're number one for admin, because of the number of provinces you have, largely. And you're way down the list for Diplo, it looks like. But like second or third for military.
Good stuff.
So your monthly score at the moment is the same as Portugal's. So yeah, you're basically you're not very far behind them, but you're stuck in fourth place because they were scoring the same as you.
Yeah.
And then
they have got quite an impressive amount of South America.
Yeah, they did all right, and then I helped them in that war. So then they owned all of Mexico as well.
Yeah.
So yes, we've and the Ottomans. We only really had one war with, and it didn't go brilliantly well. But
yeah,
we left them alone after that, and they left us alone. And I still won,
so
yay! So, that's kind of it, I suppose, for EU4.
Find out what to do next, hey?
I would say, yes, I mean, I would say that for your first game, you did quite well, owning a huge chunk of Africa and everything. And some of the, some of the tactical stuff, I could have possibly leaned on a bit more or mentioned at all for most of the game. So, oh, by the way, don't attack across rivers into mountains because you won't do very well. Should probably have mentioned that.
Yeah.
But then I kept forgetting it as well. So, yes, so if we, again, we've kind of mentioned it before, if we'd been min-maxing, we'd have done better and would have been truce breaking all over the place and not dealing with all that other stuff. But it was not a min-maxy sort of game. It was a nice, let's just see who we can crush sort of game.
Yep. So, along with getting letters very big.
Certainly for you, with your relentless crushing of Africa.
I found I had a talent for invasion.
It turns out you have a talent for beating up on people with worse armies than you. Who knew, right?
It's a thing.
Well, it's weird the way they kind of go, because my initial plan was absolutely not to go and colonize North America. I was hoping to beat up on France, and to be fair, I did reasonably well at that too in the end. But it hadn't been initially my plan to go over the seas. But
France? What France?
Well, quite.
Yeah.
Quite so. Yeah. Cool. So that's EU4 then. For nearly 4 centuries of war and death.
Hooray!
We love war and death. Brilliant.
Yay!
So we're not sure what's coming next. We'll think of something.
Yep.
But in the meantime, if you've stuck with us for 35 episodes, I think this is...
Blimey.
Then thank you very, very much for watching. And whatever we happen to do, we'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye.